Hi, welcome back and thank you for being here. I want to show you something very important. First, we have the Standard & Poor's index going nowhere for a year. This is very bad for countries suffering from high inflation like my country in Argentina where inflation is 100%. So far, Americas are being confiscated from the wealth thanks to inflation. You can see here that the S&P 500 is going nowhere after a year. So let's check what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was about to explode higher. Let me move to the weekly charts, and we have two consecutive bearish candles here in a very important level. If we were about to go higher here, it was about to receive a great explosion in the price of Bitcoin, but so far we are stuck here, and I don't believe that was happening. When the Federal Reserve increased interest rates recently, I was warning that gold was going to suffer, and it went up for a few days. Let me move to. I was believing that the gold was going to go down to the level of 1940. 1940, this area here, and this support and resistance at this low. And contrary to my tweet, it went quickly high and then canceled off the moment. It was a fake rally. So I was very sure that this was going to happen, that it was to retest this candle lows here, this lows here 1940, the area of 1940, 1934, and it went all to the contrary, it went up and it canceled very well. So go if you look the long-term chart. Let me go to it's fighting. It's fighting multiple tests in the area of 2000, the area 2000, which has been testing for a long. This could be the beginning. If we break to the upside in the monthly charts, this could be the beginning of a fifth wave, maybe, and we could go all the way to 2000, 2500 at the least. We should go on higher highs. So far, the monthly charts are suffering. So we have the S&P 500 going nowhere. This clearly shows that we are in a bearish market. Here we are seeing market interventions by the government, maybe the Japanese government, which is using the S&P 500 ETF of international reserves. Someone is protecting the S&P 500 and should be crashing all the way to this area. Someone is canceling the new lows in the S&P 500, and this is clearly market intervention. If you see the symmetry of this is completely a market intervention pattern. And the price of gold is not really convincing in the daily charts. From the monthly point of view, it could mean that we could get, as long as we keep this area above 19, this area here about 1974, we could go to new record highs on the second part of the year. This is the most important update so far. Americans are losing money adjusted by inflation. The S&P 500. The S&P is looking like it's being intervened and supported, and Bitcoin is going nowhere in the daily charts, and in the weekly charts it's suffering the 20k level. So far this is proving that Bitcoin needs to this is a key area that Bitcoin will quickly explode. Let me go here and mark it for you. The area here and the area of 31, this is the area we should clear. As soon as we clear this area, we have a really explosion for Bitcoin. So far this is not happening. So Bitcoin is suffering and may continue to suffer and go all the way back to 21. I really don't know so far. The chart looks weak, but the weekly chart started to give hints that if we go about 29k, maybe we could jump all the way. So far I'm going to say something very particular and very surprising, that the market is shorting dollars massively. We have a derivative problem. If you go to the Bloomberg homepage, a banking crisis raised concerns about hidden leverage. If there is hidden leverage, it means that the world needs US dollars that don't exist and need to be printed. So the world is short USD. Get that in your mind because the level of derivatives are multiple times the level of the balance sheet in the Federal Reserve. So the world is shorting US dollars and the world is going down. Maybe we get World War III. And so now we have to pay attention that if there is a crisis, the world is short USD dollars and the Federal, we have to print dollars that does not exist to cover all the potential movements in the derivative market. So far I believe that that's why I was warning that gold was going most likely nowhere after the last Fed rate hike, sorry. Um, Bitcoin is still struggling because the world is short US dollars. So be careful with stocks because they are going nowhere and being intervened. We have to be very picky. So far, I believe that cash is king so far, and we should wait for a crash or for noise or for a panic, and from there you can take positions. That's my opinion. Silver, gold are performing, but going nowhere in the last maybe since 2012. So 11 years later, we are still here fighting the same levels 11 years later. Imagine that with all the inflation in the United States and in Argentina, and you are being killed slowly and a painful death. So it really looks like the we have to wait. And this is my current update. I will change the channel a lot this year. I feel a bit stuck with the channel, but please comment down below all your opinions, all the ways, all the new ways to publish information, all the ideas you want me to comment about. And thank you very much. Bye bye.